Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we have a unboxing from Star Blazers 3199, the Space Battleship Yamato IP or timeline. This is the Cosmo Python fighter. This is known as a Type 5 experimental space heavy strike fighter. This was just released by Bandai earlier this month, or in the last couple of months. We talked about it on the Scale Model podcast, and I have myself a copy of it, courtesy of picked it up at Neo Tokyo. So there's the box art. You actually get two in the box. There is the side of it, and again, pretty straightforward. I got it for $31.50 Canadian. If we open it up, we'll start with the instructions, and as I said, you do get two copies of it, so I've left one bagged. They come in individual bags each. I've unbagged one, but let's start with the instructions and the decals first. You can build it in two modes, a normal mode and a high maneuverability mode. So you can build one of each, both the same, of either type. So it gives you the options here. The instructions are in Japanese, but if you have Google Translate, it does translate it quite well for you. So there's some of the base instructions. Pretty low part count, as you can see there. And then it's got a color guide in Japanese at the bottom. Okay, and then we have the decals for said thing there. Low visibility, so rather hard to see. Again, we will have screenshots at blackfire.ca so you can see these in better detail. Okay, let's go through the sprues. Usual very fine Bandai sprues. So we'll start off with sprue A1, which has two colors, so you don't even have to paint it if you don't want to. I'm not sure the scale of this. I'll have to look it up, and I'll put it in the post when I figure out what it is. Could be 1:144 based on the size from what I'm seeing here. So there's the initial sprue with the fuselage, the sides, some bits in black there. And then if we move on to sprue A2, this is the rest of the fuselage, the back end, the wings, the covers over the wing assembly, the wing supports, I guess you could call it, and the back end of the fuselage. One thing about this fighter is the nose of it actually rotates in place in the anime series. This is A3 with the clear sprue for the cockpit. Again, Bandai putting multiple colors on the same sprue. And there's the pivot point for the front fuselage to pivot in place. So there you go. And then we have, this has two bases, standard Bandai bases for these sort of micro kits. So they're pretty good as well. So yeah, that is the Cosmo Python Space Fighter from our friends at Bandai, from the Star Blazers 3199. Looks like it's going to be a fun little build. It might have to be a what if, I believe, when I build mine, but you can make it from the series or whatever you want. But this looks really good. Looks like you can build it without paint if you wanted to, and it would look actually fairly attractive just right out of the box. So there we go. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the Scale Model podcast. Thank you, and be well.